Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Learn English with Chan and Cherry, the perfect place to get comfortable with your English. I'm Cherry.
Hello, Cherry, and hello, everyone. I'm Chan. How are you today, Cherry?
I'm doing great, Chan. Actually, I just got back from a short trip. I stayed in a hotel for 3 days.
Oh, nice. Was everything okay? Did you talk to the staff a lot?
A lot, yes. And that gave me an idea. Today we should talk about hotel English.
Ooh, I like that. To be honest, hotels always make me nervous. I never know what to say at the front desk.
That's exactly why we're doing this episode. By the end, you'll feel totally confident checking in, asking for things, even complaining politely.
Complaining politely? Wait, is that even possible?
Yes, it's an art. We'll get there.
Okay, real quick before we dive in. If you're enjoying these episodes, please hit subscribe, like this one, and turn on notifications. It really helps us make more episodes for you.
Yes, and share it with a friend who's learning English too. Okay, let's get into it.
So, Cherry, walk me through it. I land at the hotel, I walk in, then what?
First, you go to the front desk. This is called checking in. The staff will usually greet you first.
What do they usually say?
Something like, "Good evening, welcome to our hotel. Do you have a reservation?"
And I say, yes, I have a reservation.
Exactly. Or you can say, "Yes, I booked a room under the name Chan."
Under the name. You mean like my name is connected to the booking?
Yes, exactly. When you book online, the room is saved under your name, so they'll search for Chan in their system.
Okay, that makes sense. What if I don't have a reservation? What if I just walk in?
Then you say, "Hi, do you have any rooms available for tonight?"
Simple enough. What happens after that?
They'll ask for your ID or passport and maybe a credit card for something called a deposit.
Deposit? You mean like money I have to pay first?
Sort of. It's money they hold just in case you damage something in the room. You usually get it back when you check out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Actually, this reminds me. Last year, my cousin stayed in a hotel, and he was so confused about this deposit thing, he thought he lost money forever.
That happens a lot. Let me tell you a funny story about this.
Yes, please. I love your stories.
So, a few years ago, I was traveling with my friend. She's not very confident in English. We arrive at the hotel, and the receptionist says, "Would you like a room with a view or a standard room?"
Simple question, right?
You'd think so, but my friend heard view and thought he said few. She got so confused. She said, "Few? Few what?"
No way.
Yes, the receptionist looked so confused too. I had to jump in and explain a room with a view means a room where you can see something nice outside, like the ocean or the city.
Oh, I see. A view, like what you can see from the window.
Exactly. And this is where things change for a lot of learners. Once you understand a few key hotel words, everything becomes so much easier.
Okay, teach me these key words then. What else should I know?
Good one. Amenities. This means the extra things a hotel offers, like a pool, gym, or free breakfast.
Amenities, you mean like hotel features.
Yes, perfect way to think about it. So you could ask, what amenities does the hotel offer?
Got it. What about the room itself? Like, what if something is wrong?
Great question. This is actually where most learners freeze up. They don't know how to complain politely.
Yeah, honestly, if something's broken, I don't know what to say. I just feel awkward.
I understand completely. So here's a simple trick. Always start with "excuse me" or "I'm sorry to bother you, but..."
Oh, that sounds soft and polite already.
Exactly. Then explain the problem simply. For example, "The air conditioning isn't working," or "There's no hot water in the bathroom."
What if I want a new room completely?
You can say, "Is it possible to switch to another room?" This sounds polite, not demanding.
Okay, is it possible to? That's a really useful phrase, actually.
It is. You can use it for so many situations. Is it possible to get a late checkout? Is it possible to get extra towels?
Wait, what's a late checkout?
Checkout is when you leave the hotel and return your key. Usually it's around 11 or noon. A late checkout means you get more time before you have to leave.
Oh, that's useful. I always wake up late on vacation.
Me too, honestly. Okay, let's talk about something else that happens a lot. Asking the front desk for help or information.
Like, what kind of help?
Like directions. You could ask, could you recommend a good restaurant nearby? Or how do I get to the train station from here?
Could you recommend? That sounds very polite, too.
Yes, could you is your best friend in hotel English. It's polite, natural, and works in almost every situation.
What if I need something delivered to my room, like food or extra pillows?
Good one. You'd say, could I get an extra pillow, please? Or could you send some towels to room 305?
That's easy enough. Actually, wait, here's the interesting part I want to ask about. What about the phone, like calling the front desk from the room phone? Is it different?
Great question. Not really different, but usually shorter and more direct because they can't see you.
So, how do I start the call?
Simple. Hi, this is room 305. Could I get some extra towels, please?
Oh, so I just say my room number first.
Exactly. That helps them know exactly where to send things.
Got it. Now, let's imagine a scenario. Can we do that?
Sure, let's do it. Okay, everyone, imagine this. You just arrived at your hotel room after a long flight. You're tired, but then you notice the TV isn't working.
Oh no. What do I say?
What would you say, Chan? Let's practice.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but the TV in my room isn't working.
Perfect. And if they ask your room number?
It's room 305.
See, you already know how to do this.
Wow, that actually felt natural. I didn't even think about it much.
That's the goal. That's actually the biggest secret to hotel English. It's not about knowing fancy words. It's about knowing simple, polite patterns you can reuse anywhere.
I love that. Okay, what about at the end of the stay, like checking out?
Good timing. So when you're ready to leave, you go to the front desk and say, I'd like to check out, please.
Simple enough. What if I want to see the bill first?
You'd say, could I see the bill, please? Or could you go over my bill with me?
What if something looks wrong on the bill, like extra charges I didn't expect?
Ah, this happened to me once, actually. I was charged for a minibar item I never touched.
No way. What did you do?
I stayed calm and just said, excuse me, I think there's a mistake on my bill. I didn't use the minibar.
And they fixed it?
Yes, staying calm and polite always works better than getting upset. Hotels deal with this all the time, so they're usually happy to help.
That's really good advice, actually. Not just for English, but for life.
True. Okay, one more useful phrase before we wrap up. Could you call a taxi for me?
Oh, that's useful for after checkout.
Exactly. Or could you keep my luggage until 3 p.m.? This is helpful if you check out early, but your flight is later.
Keep my luggage. You mean like store my bag safely?
Yes, exactly. Most hotels offer this for free.
Wow, Cherry, I feel like I just learned a whole survival kit for hotels.
That's exactly what I wanted. Let's do a quick recap so everyone remembers the key phrases.
Yes, let's do it.
When you arrive, I have a reservation under the name, or do you have any rooms available?
When something's wrong, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but...
When you need something, is it possible to, or could I get?
And when you leave, I'd like to check out, please. And could you call a taxi for me?
Perfect. You just summarized the whole episode, Chan.
I actually feel ready to travel now.
That's the whole point. Remember, hotel staff deal with travelers from all over the world. They're used to different accents and small mistakes, so don't be afraid to speak up.
That's such a relief to hear, honestly. I always feel like I need to sound perfect.
You never need to be perfect. You just need to be clear and polite. That's it.
I love that. Okay, everyone, now it's your turn.
Yes, we want to hear from you. Have you ever had a funny or awkward moment at a hotel because of English?
Maybe you asked for the wrong thing or misunderstood something, like my cousin with the deposit.
Share your story in the comments below. We'd love to read them and maybe even talk about them in a future episode.
And if this episode helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's learning English too.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
See you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Take care.